Welcome back to my June totals for nickels in the month of June 2022. Welcome back to Coin Mojo. Also, check me out on Facebook at Coin Mojo Coin Roll Hunting for questions and if you want to share. This is an upside down overall view of all the nickels I pulled aside in the month of June. My first two coins to show here are silver, 42, 43 Ps. And then I have a variety of 38 and 39 Jefferson Nickels. I did come across a pretty decent sized dump of nickels in a bag. I must have pulled $20 face of coins that were from the 40s and 50s. I've broken it down into a smaller grouping, right? 39, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42. So these are some of the better condition 42s. Here's some 40s displaying some mint luster. And I also pulled a few 41s that were in fairly decent shape. Each of these are Philadelphia minted ones, so not a lot of real value even in this condition. Those are all about $1 a piece in the red book. So that row up at the top there, I think I pulled maybe a dozen 38s. I did get these two Indians and the two wars. Those are, well, the war nickels, of course, are melt value and at about $1.30 today. And the Buffalo nickels are worth about $1 a piece in that condition. These are the 38 Denver and San Francisco mints. Those are running in about the $1 to $2 range in that condition. The 39s, I got two Denver mints and two San Francisco mints. Those are also in the $1 to $2 range. The 1940D and the first row was San Francisco mint, and these are all the 40Ds. I believe we're looking at roughly, and these are G4 to fine F12 condition. But you have probably a value of 25 to 50 cents a piece on these. Oh, I forgot to mention the 39 Philadelphia mint, and there was at least 20 of them, 20 to 30 of them, that there's some potential for the doubled Monticello on the 39s to look for. And I haven't done the deep dive on the Monticello doubling. But I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. Trying to give you the highlights of my month of June nickels. And, for a coin that is 80 years old, those are in pretty good shape, these 40s here. And so clearly it was a collection dump that I scored when I bought the bag of nickels off the machine. Somebody probably just said, you know what, it's not worth hanging on to these, or somebody's family member must have passed and they just dumped his nickels because there weren't any real value. Now, that bag of nickels that I said had all these 40s and 50s in them, there were no war nickels. The war nickels came from additional, I didn't just search bags of nickels. I buy boxes and rolls from other banks. So here's the red book valuations. You can see the 38 and very fine is 50, but the 38D and S are at $1.50 and $2.50 in the lowest grade here listed in the book. The 39 double dyed air, double Monticello, $80 in VF12. So I have lots of potential to look through there, and even a 39D, which I did have two 39Ds, and they're listed at $10 for VF20. The 39S was $2 in VF20. So, I did pull a couple semi-valuable coins. When I'm looking for nickels, I always pull the early 40s, pre-World War II nickels, and obviously we keep all the Buffaloes and V's, which I believe in my entire coin roll hunting career, which is getting close to being 20 years now. I don't think I've ever pulled more than one V nickel in the wild. Lots of buffalo nickels, but V nickel hasn't happened. So I used the bubble here to throw a magnet, to enlarge this nickel, show you the detail. There's literally 5 steps on that one. And unfortunately, the Red Book doesn't give you valuation on by the steps, but if you go to a MS60 or AU50, you're looking at something in the only $1 or $2 for 1940 in that condition. So the valuations for a 1940s nickel, because of the volume that they produced, doesn't really justify a lot of value. So I wanted to throw a magnifying glass over. This is my bubble. It's funny how when you're looking at a 39, because they are so worn, it's hard to tell whether I'm looking at doubling here or just, from where, right, that it's flattened out. And so the letters do look thicker because all the high points have worn off. But I do have quite a few of them to search through, so good on that. So here's all the nickels I did keep in the month of June. It's a total of $12. The ones in the tube are all the San Francisco and Denver mints that I showed you earlier. Hey, if you're interested in a channel sticker, drop me a line at CoinMojo, P.O. Box 147, Gregory, Michigan 48137. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook at CoinMojo's Coin Roll Hunting. If you like this video, give me a like. Hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. And subscribe. Leave a comment. Thanks again for checking me out. CoinMojo out.